In the quiet corners of our world, where the sunlight filters through a canopy of leaves, lives a creature of remarkable grace. This is the deer, an animal that has captivated human imagination for millennia. We see them often at the edge of a forest or crossing a misty field at dawn, their presence a gentle reminder of the wildness that still exists around us. They are the silent watchers, moving with a poise and elegance that seems almost ethereal. Observing them is like witnessing a living piece of art, a perfect blend of strength and serenity that speaks to the enduring beauty of the natural world and its many inhabitants. The deer family is vast and wonderfully diverse, spread across almost every continent on Earth. From the mighty moose of the northern taiga to the tiny pudu of the South American rainforests, each species is uniquely adapted to its environment. When we speak of deer, we often picture the familiar white-tailed deer of North America or the noble red deer of Europe. These animals are a common yet always special sight. Their ability to thrive in so many different habitats, from dense woodlands to open grasslands and even suburban gardens, is a testament to their incredible resilience and adaptability, a true success story of evolution. Their nature is one of quiet caution and keen awareness. A deer's life is governed by the rhythms of the seasons and the constant need for vigilance. They possess senses that are exquisitely tuned to their surroundings. Their large, swiveling ears can capture the faintest snap of a twig, and their keen eyes are built to detect the slightest movement in the dappled light of the undergrowth. This heightened perception allows them to navigate their world with a careful, measured confidence. They are creatures of routine, following ancient trails to find food, water, and safe places to rest, living their lives in a state of perpetual alertness. For many cultures, the deer holds a special significance, often symbolizing gentleness, intuition, and a deep connection to nature. In ancient myths and folklore, they are depicted as mystical guides, leading heroes through enchanted forests or carrying messages from the gods. This reverence is not difficult to understand. When we look into the large, dark eyes of a deer, we see a profound and gentle spirit. Their very being seems to embody a peaceful coexistence with the earth, a quality we humans often strive for but rarely achieve. They are, in essence, a living symbol of the untamed beauty that we must cherish and protect. The physical appearance of a deer is a marvel of natural engineering, perfectly suited for a life of survival. Their fur, or coat, is a masterpiece of camouflage and insulation. In the summer months, it is typically a reddish-brown, a thin layer that helps them blend in with the sun-dappled foliage and stay cool. As winter approaches, this coat is shed and replaced by a much thicker hollow-haired pelage of grayish-brown. This dense winter coat traps air, creating an insulating barrier against the biting cold and allowing the deer to disappear against the stark, muted landscape of snow and bare trees, a simple yet brilliant adaptation. Perhaps the most striking feature of the male deer, or stag, is his magnificent antlers. These are not horns, which are permanent, but structures of pure bone that are shed and regrown each year in a stunning display of biological renewal. In the spring, the antlers begin to grow, covered in a soft, blood-rich skin called velvet. By late summer, they have hardened into formidable weapons and symbols of status, used in dramatic clashes with rival males during the autumn mating season. After this period, the antlers are cast off, and the cycle begins anew, a powerful testament to the endless rhythm of life, death, and rebirth in the wild. The size and shape of deer vary greatly across the globe, each form sculpted by its specific environment. The powerful moose, the largest member of the deer family, can stand over 2 meters tall at the shoulder, its immense size an advantage in the harsh northern climates. In contrast, the southern pudu, the world's smallest deer, is barely taller than a small dog, its diminutive stature allowing it to navigate the dense underbrush of its temperate rainforest home. Between these extremes lies a spectrum of shapes and sizes, from the slender roe deer to the sturdy caribou, each a unique expression of the deer form. A deer's face is one of delicate features and powerful senses. Its large, liquid brown eyes are positioned on the sides of its head, granting it a wide field of vision to watch for predators from all angles. The long, sensitive snout houses an exceptional sense of smell, capable of detecting the scent of danger or a distant food source on the breeze. Its ears, large and expressive, can rotate independently, acting like radar dishes to pinpoint the source of a sound with incredible accuracy. These features, combined, create an animal that is perpetually connected to its environment, a living sensor array designed for survival. Deer are herbivores, their entire existence revolving around the search for plant matter. Their diet is diverse and changes dramatically with the seasons, a reflection of what the land can provide. In the lush months of spring and summer, they feast on a bounty of tender grasses, leaves, flowers, and young shoots. This is a time of plenty, allowing them to build up fat reserves for the leaner times ahead. They will also browse on agricultural crops when available, much to the frustration of farmers, showcasing their ability to exploit any available food source. Their feeding habits are a delicate dance with the changing landscape. As autumn arrives and the greenery begins to fade, the deer's diet shifts to harder fare. They seek out fallen fruits like apples and acorns, which are rich in energy and vital for surviving the coming cold. They will also browse on the twigs and buds of woody plants, their digestive systems uniquely equipped to break down this tough fibrous material. This ability to subsist on such a varied menu is key to their success. A deer's day is largely spent foraging, moving slowly and deliberately through its territory, sampling the plants that will give it the strength to endure another day in the wild. When winter blankets the world in snow, finding food becomes a true challenge. During this time, deer rely on their stored fat and their knowledge of the landscape to find sustenance. They use their hooves to dig through the snow, uncovering buried mosses, lichens, and any dormant vegetation they can find. The bark of certain trees also becomes an important, if less nutritious, food source. This is the hardest time of year, a period of conservation and endurance where every calorie counts. The survival of the herd often depends on the mildness of the winter and the availability of these sparse resources. The habitats that deer call home are as varied as their diet. They are creatures of the edge, thriving in areas where forest meets field, providing both cover and food. You can find them in the vast boreal forests of Canada, the temperate deciduous woodlands of Europe, the humid swamps of the American South, and the mountainous scrublands of Asia. This incredible adaptability has allowed them to colonize nearly every type of terrestrial environment, from sea level to high alpine meadows. Their presence is a sign of a healthy ecosystem, a link in the food chain that supports both the plants they eat and the predators that hunt them. The way a deer moves is the very definition of grace and efficiency. When undisturbed, they walk with a quiet, deliberate tread, placing each hoof with precision. When startled, however, they can explode into motion. Their powerful hind legs allow them to bound through the forest with incredible speed and agility, clearing fallen logs and other obstacles with effortless leaps. The white-tailed deer is famous for its flag-like tail, which it raises as an alarm signal to other deer when it flees, a flash of white that warns the herd of imminent danger. This combination of stealth and speed is their primary defense mechanism. To remain safe, a deer must be a master of its environment. Its first line of defense is its camouflage, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the background and avoid detection altogether. If a predator, such as a wolf, coyote, or bear, gets too close, the deer relies on its incredible senses to provide an early warning. A sudden sound or an unfamiliar scent is enough to send it into a state of high alert, its body frozen, its ears swiveling to locate the threat. This constant vigilance is exhausting, but it is the price of survival in a world filled with predators looking for their next meal. The beauty of the deer is something that resonates deeply with us. It is found in the gentle curve of its neck, the depth of its soulful eyes, and the awesome spectacle of a stag's antlers silhouetted against a rising sun. They embody a wild elegance, a perfect harmony between strength and gentleness that we find profoundly appealing. Watching a fawn take its first wobbly steps or seeing a herd move silently through the morning mist are experiences that connect us to the natural world in a very fundamental way. They are a reminder of a quieter, more graceful existence, a world away from our own busy lives. As our world expands, the habitats these beautiful creatures depend on are shrinking. Forests are cleared for agriculture and development, and roads cut through their ancient migration routes. It is our responsibility to ensure that deer and all wildlife have a place to thrive for generations to come. We can help by supporting the conservation of wild spaces, being mindful drivers in areas where deer are present, and fostering a culture of respect for the natural world. By protecting their homes, we are not just saving an animal. We are preserving the very essence of wildness and beauty that enriches our planet and our own lives so deeply.